What's up, everybody? This is Karaker back at you another review, and today we're going to take a look at the WWE Elite Series 107 Solo Sikoa. Yes, finally got him. Like I said, I've been looking forward to Solo Sikoa for quite a while, at least to complete the original Bloodline, that is. And plus, I really like him. You know, he's a great performer, and plus his figures are pretty cool. So I was looking forward to this. Prices fluctuate online, but thankfully, lately at my local Walmart, they got in the SummerSlam display that everybody's been finding. And the Elite set they happened to put, that my Walmart happened to put on that display was Elite 107. And thankfully I found Solo, so here he is. So hyped to add this figure to the collection finally. And also include him along with the Usos from 106 since it has the matching gear. Because you guys know I love this gear. I was very stoked to have this. But of course, before we open it, first things first, the packaging. Of course, Series 107, Solo Sikoa. Awesome picture of Solo Sikoa. On the side, picture of Solo right there, Elite Collection. On the back, picture of Solo, his bio and stats. You can pause it right there if you want to read. Excuse me. And down below, the other figures in the set, we got Otis, Finn Balor, Grayson Waller, of course, Solo Sikoa, Undertaker, and Cora Jade. Now, at the display, I found almost the entire set, except Cora Jade, which really sucked. They had multiples of every figure, except Cora Jade, so I did get a good look at all these. Otis, absolutely, because, you know, I love Otis, and plus I like the Alpha Academy, so I'm definitely going to get that. Finn Balor, definitely, because I actually prefer this one over the Elite Series 11 that just came out, so I'm definitely going to get that, and plus I needed Judgment Day Finn Balor anyway. Grayson Waller, I'm not that big of a fan of him. If I get him at all, it's only going to be for the tag team with him and Austin Theory, but the figure's nice. I'm just not that big of a fan of Grayson Waller. Undertaker, no pun intended, but that figure is freaking badass, so definitely picking that figure up. Cora Jade, absolutely. I saw photos of it and videos of it, and that figure's awesome. So actually praying that I actually find her at some point. So it's a shame that that was the one figure they did not have on that display. Anyway, so stay tuned for future possible reviews of Otis, Finn Balor, and Undertaker. Definitely Cora Jade. Maybe Grayson, we'll see. But it depends on what sells and what doesn't from that display. Because every time my Walmart gets a display for WrestleMania or whatever, the whole thing's cleared out by the next time I go there. So we'll see what's there. Anyways, that does it for the packaging. Let's open up Solo Sikoa and see what we have. We'll be right back. Here we have Solo Sikoa out of its packaging. And wow, freaking kick-ass figure. And also much improvement over his last figure. Now, I don't have his previous figure, which was, I think, Elite Series 104. But from the pictures and the videos, and plus I have friends of mine who have that figure, this one is definitely much better in terms of the torso. His legs are much better, and also just it's a more detailed and just a nicer figure. So I'm glad I got this one. I mean, if I find his other figure for a good deal, like a very cheap price, then maybe I'll buy it. But for now, I'm happy with this one. Anyways, great figure. First up, let's get to his accessories. He comes with 3 pairs of hands. He has these standard gripping hands that he has here. He's got the pointer fingers for the, of course, acknowledge the Tribal Chief. And he's got the thumbs for the Samoan Spike. That's pretty cool. Of course, he has his towel, if I can move his hands out of the way. Here we go. But like his hooded towel. I think we saw this before. I think Undertaker had this. I think it was Elite Series 27 that had this, because I know his hood was a separate piece. I'm not sure if this is the same mold, but it's like a very similar design to it, which is nice, and it fits on him just fine, but it looks great on him. And just like the Usos, he comes with the We the Ones Bloodline t-shirt, which looks pretty nice. It is Velcro removable. I can get it off. There we go. Here we go. Comes right off. Easy, easy. So it looks great. And here we have Solo ready for action. And he looks great. Head sculpt, I think, is the same as his previous figure, which is fine. If it is, it's fine. Could have used a better expression. I mean, I think he could have looked a little bit more angrier, like maybe move the eyebrows down a little bit to make him look more angry like he is in the picture. Because here he looks a little neutral or depressed somewhat. Like I said, it's a good head sculpt. I think it looks like him. Moving down, so glad they gave him a better torso, because the other figure was, I think, just a generic, basic torso that we got before with Elites. Just like your standard torso that we get with Elites, which was disappointing because he was too small. Here it's much better. I think it fits his physique much better, so thank you, Mattel, for giving us a better torso with this one. We just got the tribal tattoos, which is a standard for the Samoan heritage, for the NOIE family that we get in WWE. And tattoos look pretty good. However, I've noticed some quality control issues with the tattoos. Now, as I mentioned, I found this in the SummerSlam display. They must have had probably 6 Solo Sikoas, and some of them have had some quality control issues with the tattoos and the design on his shorts, where it wasn't like colored in all the way or really scratched up. So definitely, if you see more than one of these in the store, look at each one just like I did, because I'm very picky with my figures. Like if there's 10 of one figure, I look at all 10 and find the best one. So I'd say if there's multiples, look through all of them. Or if you're buying it on eBay, make sure you get really good close-up pictures. So obviously, because considering the money we're paying with these figures, you need to have like the best one. So tattoos look good. So you got the white wrist tape for the Samoan Spike. Shorts, is this a separate piece? Yes, the waistband part of his shorts is a separate piece. So if you really wanted to, you could torso crack this and take it off if you wanted to. I'm not going to. Design there on the front. And it says Street Champ on the back. That's a nice touch. Pretty cool. Then moving down to the shorts. Really cool design on the side here. Really cool, the tribal design. Very cool. And I guess part of that on the knee pad. And just the wraps around his feet. Which I think this is the new foot mold too, because I think it's smaller than Umaga and Yokozuna. So new foot mold. And I think it's smaller than Rusev, so it might be a new foot mold. So nice. Articulation standard with the newer Elite figures. Head rotates 360. However, it kind of gets in the way because of his shoulders here, but that's fine. Can go up and down. Arms rotate 360. Go in and out. Bicep. Double jointed elbow. Rotate the wrist and then the hinge of the wrist. Of course, ab crunch. Waist. Legs forward. Now mine is a little bit stiff, so mine's a little stuck. See how it like clicks like that? But they can go forward and back, in and out. Thigh. Double jointed knee. Looks like just open mine, so mine's very stiff. So double jointed knee. Swivel at the upper calf here, which I like that. Very nice. Hinge at the ankle. And ankle pivot. The slight limited posability in his hips because of the mold here, and just because they're new, just the way the joint is, it's like very stiff, so I really have to mess with this. Stand up there. For a quick comparison, here he is with the other members of the bloodline from this event. Here's the Usos. There's Jimmy and Jay, and of course the tribal chief Roman Reigns. Now obviously I don't think this one is from that match, but hey, it's got the red gauntlet, so that's what I got. Now all we need is Sami Zayn, which I think we're getting in Elite 112 or 113, but don't quote me on that, but I know we're getting him at some point. So that's gonna be pretty cool to have all 5 bloodline members from this era in the War Games outfit. That's pretty cool. It stacks up pretty well. I think the scaling's pretty well done. So very cool. So for Solo here, great addition to the collection. Yeah, for your bloodline, for your roster. Definitely much improved figure over his last figure. So quick final thoughts. Overall, this figure is fantastic. Like, I freaking love it. Only real complaint with it is, of course, the minor, really tight joints on his hips. Like, just moving it forward, not in and out like the newer figures. But aside from that, excellent figure. Much improved over his last figure. I mean, his last figure was nice, but it was also kind of mad with the problem with his thighs, like not being big enough or something, and of course his torso being all wrong. So I'd say much improved over his last figure, and also so cool to have this figure in the Survivor Series War Games gear, because I love that gear. And also it fits in nice with the red gauntlet Roman Reigns, and of course the Usos from 106. That's a great figure. So if you missed out on his previous figure, highly recommend picking this one up. Or even if you have the other figure, this is definitely the one you want to get if you can only have one Solo Sikoa figure. It's an excellent figure, great addition to the collection, much improvement over his last one, and also a great addition to your bloodline. So I would say if you can find him in the store with the SummerSlam display, or get him online for a good deal, snatch him up. Definitely one of the best figures of the year in my opinion. So I would say pick him up if you can. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Be sure to check out my previous 2 reviews, which was Elite Series 109, Seth Rollins and Dominic Mysterio. And stay tuned for my next review because I got a pretty nice surprise for you. I got a blast from the past from the Jack Pacific WWE line. I got a 2-pack for you from the Adrenaline series. Who is it? Subscribe and find out. And also, be sure to ring the bell so you don't miss a single review, and stay tuned for more reviews, not just WWE action figures, but AEW action figures, toy hunts, stop motions, maybe some Ring of Honor and New Japan and TNA figures coming soon, and a whole lot more. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and until next time, remember, you can't touch my dream, and you can't touch my soul. I'm out. Take care, guys. Bye.